Previously on Crossroads. Look, isn't it time we laid these ghosts to rest?
I don't recall inviting you here again.
Tell her I love her.
Let me help you, Ethan.
How were the funeral arrangements? Didn't need to do anything.
No. There's not much to do. It's funny. One minute you're alive, next there's a big hole in the ground and a big black hearse. It's just you and me to see him off.
Have you contacted everyone?
I still haven't found Jenny.
What are you supposed to do? I mean, you haven't spoken to her for years. And she's hardly likely to pop up right under your nose. Hey, it'll take time. I'll help you find her.
Yeah, well, this time tomorrow, that's it. It'll be over.
I'll still be here.
Do you think your dad will come?
He might. To be honest, I'm not the best person to ask about Dad at the moment.
So it's true. Angel did catch him and Kate kissing.
Well, you probably know more about it than I do. I can't believe he'd do something like that. And Mum's standing by him.
Yeah, well, things get complicated sometimes, Cleo. I should know.
Well, whoever invented families, they've got a lot to answer for.
Maybe you should hear his side of things.
Well, there's no maybe about it. I've already been summoned. Dad wants to explain himself, you know. Mum will be doing the virtuous wife bit and Ryan will be flying the Samson flag.
Yeah, well, he doesn't like me very much, does he?
I better go. Adultery and cutthroat business tactics, that's fine, but being late for a family conference...
No. Deep breath.
Well, don't look at me. Come on, who's going to take it up?
I'm not going to the Samson suite.
No, I'd rather dip my head in a pan of boiling lard.
Why don't we just pop an extra cup on the tray? Kate could join them.
Oh, don't tempt him. From what I've heard, coffee isn't Max's only vice.
Now, straight to school. The last time you and Scott walked to school, you never got there.
Don't worry.
Anybody seen Kate?
Nope.
No, not yet.
Can't cope with the world after being caught sucking the boss's husband's face.
Don't be so vulgar.
Well, what would you call it?
If I had to discuss it at all, I'd say it was a lapse of judgment on Kate's part.
I'd call it a kiss.
What is that?
That is Virginia in a new outfit.
Oh, she looks like a blancmange.
You going to school? What's so funny? That's me. Thanks a lot.
Oh, we weren't laughing at you.
Oh, no, of course you weren't. You know, you really should have told me you were filming me, Scott. I look gross.
You don't look gross.
Oh, it's just a laugh.
So my whole life is a laugh to you now, yeah?
No.
Yeah, now give me the tape.
No.
Give it to me.
You haven't even watched it yet.
I'm not going to sit here and watch your sad excuse for a film.
Oh, if you just sat down and...
Look, don't tell me what to do, okay? Look, you've lost it big time, Scott.
It's supposed to be a piece of art.
That is about as much like a piece of art as nailing a dead pig to the wall.
Exactly.
So I look like a dead pig now?
You didn't say that.
Look, if I want your opinion, I will ask for it.
If this is how you treat your friends, it's no surprise you don't have any. No wonder your dad doesn't want anything to do with you. Oh, Rio, wait, I didn't mean...
I'm not very proud of the way I've been behaving recently. But the news is, we're going to fight this together.
Who is?
Your mother's standing by me.
Mum?
And if I can do it, we all can.
Look, I know that kissing Kate wasn't the cleverest thing I've ever done.
Well, that's an understatement.
Look, whatever your feelings towards me about what happened, I share them. Tenfold. I was wrong.
So why'd you do it?
Well, Last week I wasn't myself. Stafford was an old friend, and his death really shook me up. And, Kate was there. Look, that's no excuse. I'm sorry I hurt you.
And now it's just business as usual?
Oh, there's nothing usual about this, Ryan. We have to unite against Ethan Black. This goes beyond Kate. This is about our family and our future.
Here comes the home wrecker.
Oh, she'll never come between Max and Angel. Kate, how lovely to see you at last. We wondered where you'd gone.
I'm going nowhere, Betty, like everybody else here. Virginia, thank you.
Oh,
You shouldn't have wound her up, Betty.
you were the one who called her a homewrecker.
Not to her face.
Every penny we've got, and more that we haven't, is bid to acquire controlling shares in a company that's completely worthless. If Ethan doesn't come in with one final bid, we're ruined.
This has got nothing to do with money. Your marriage is in bits.
Cleo?
Jimmy won't come home. Everything's gone wrong and all you can think about is money.
Say that when you're stacking supermarket shelves.
Mum, your husband has cheated on you again.
You don't need to tell me that, Cleo.
This isn't helping, Cleo.
And not just on you, he's cheated on all of us.
She's right. I've made mistakes.
Yes, but now you're back on track, aren't you, Max?
What happened with Kate?
Well, what happened with Kate is from a long time ago.
And now we're moving on from that.
I can't do this without you. I want to be a good father. I want to be a good husband. A good man.
A good salesman.
Oh, just listen, Cleo.
No, you sit here and listen to the spin. I'll believe it when I see it.
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Like you even care.
Rio, of course I care. I'm here, aren't I? But why aren't you at school?
I'm not going, okay?
What's happened? You can't just take the day off school.
I thought Scott was okay.
Isn't he?
He's just like all the others. He's a user. He used me to make his film.
What film? Rio, what sort of film? How did he use you? Come on, this is important.
I'm not telling you.
You have to. Something bad, isn't it? I should have seen this coming.
He filmed me.
Go on.
Getting changed.
What?
I feel so used.
Babe, it's all right.
I don't want to see anyone.
Take the day off school, yeah? You haven't done anything wrong. Is there anything you fancy? Hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate would be nice.
Yep. Ryan.
You know I'm with you on this, don't you?
I do now.
Whatever needs doing, I will do it, whatever happens.
Oh, it's enough you're here.
Mum's very upset about Kate.
I know. It's because Kate's too close. To me and your mother.
And to Ethan.
Yeah, that's why he got ahead. I let the past get to me.
We all make mistakes.
No, I let you down and I shouldn't have.
You haven't.
That's how Ethan operates. He finds your Achilles heel and he works it until it snaps. You have to look after your weak spots.
So what do we do?
Well, we have to get Ethan to make another bid, which he will do if he thinks we'll go one higher. We gotta make him think there's more money in the coffers. Thank goodness Joe gave us this Cromwell leisure file. We know the company's worthless, and Ethan doesn't have a clue.
Joe gave you the file because of Cleo, not because he cares about you or me.
Look, I know how you feel about this, but Cleo forgave him. I think we should support her.
I still don't buy it.
Look, I've lost Jimmy. I almost lost your mother. I am not losing Cleo. You spread the word. The Sampson family are on the top of their game.
Wait till I get my hands on him. He won't know which end to put his lens cap on when I've finished with him.
Yeah, well, we ought to speak to Tracy first.
Tracy? We've got about as much chance of getting this to sort Scott out. Scott, can you come over here, please? What's all this about you making an explicit film of Rio? Oh, get lost, Mum. Oh, all right, Scott. I'll be in the bar having a large vodka and... Sorry.
Look, Rio's given me a real chance here. I'm not going to blow it. We're going to do this right.
We're the grown-ups now, Max.
Shall I take that, kid?
Yeah, thanks. Why, I suppose, still here?
Oh, yes, fine. That's all from Mr. Sampson.
Thank you.
And these booking forms, not processed yet. Your job, I think, Kate.
Indeed.
Can we have a word?
About Scott?
What's he done? He's made a film about Rio.
Scott is a man now, Tracy, and you know what men are like.
Bless him.
Can't leave them to their own devices for a few minutes.
I mean, look at God. Left him alone for 7 days. Look what a mess he got us into.
I'm sorry, I lost the thread round about the men bit.
It's Scott.
Pervert.
He's made an explicit film about Rio.
Explicit, Scott?
Malfunctioning sicko.
Exploitative.
Surely not my Scott.
Twisted leg.
Will you stop that, Vince?
What?
I want to know what you're going to do about it.
Tracy?
Pickle bimbo.
What did you say?
Look, nothing, OK?
I heard that, Vince.
Good!
Right, that's enough, OK? I'd just like a few moments alone with Tracy.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yes,
You sure you can handle that, Helen?
absolutely.
Right.
Mum?
Oh. I'll be over there if you need me.
Right, Helen.
How are you?
How do you think?
I never should have kissed you.
Hiya.
Did my mum send you?
No, I've come to make you Vince's side-splitting bananas to cheer you up a bit.
I'm not hungry.
No, you're just having a bad food day.
Bad food day, bad hair day, bad face day.
We've had a little talk with Tracy. I think she's pretty clear about one thing.
What?
If that pervert of a son of hers comes anywhere near you, he's risking life and limb.
You shouldn't have told Tracy.
Scott overstepped the line, Rio. In fact, he stepped so far out of line, he can't even see the line.
It's not that bad.
No, it's worse. This isn't pebbles in a pond, Rio. It's rocks in a puddle.
And which am I? The rock or the puddle?
You're the puddle, Rio.
Because that makes me feel so much better. Great, thanks.
Okay. Cleo,
There isn't anything you can say to make this better at the moment, Kate.
I didn't intend
What, didn't intend to kiss a married man?
And I didn't mean to hurt you.
You know, it meant a lot to me having a friend that I could trust. It obviously meant nothing to you.
It wasn't like that.
It is now.
6 o'clock, coming home from school. Have you seen Mum?
She's had to go for a little lie down, Scott. She's had a terrible shock.
What?
Yeah, she's found out that somebody very close to her is not the person she thought they were. She's found out that her little angel is in fact made of slugs and snails and puppy dogs' tails.
Vince, are you on drugs?
Listen, I'm on to you. I know about the explicit video. The explicit video you made of Rio.
Who told you?
Rio.
Look, I haven't filmed Rio doing anything she wouldn't do in front of Virginia.
You're a liar.
I don't lie.
Neither does Rio.
He Your dad gave me these on a big weekend to Vegas, Caesar's Palace. Research trip, I think we called it. They weren't very lucky for him, and he thought they might be kinder to me. And they were. On the next throw, I won $500. Well, they're yours now.
Maybe my luck will change.
I'm sorry about your dad, Joe.
It meant a lot that you made your peace before he died.
What I did all those years ago was wrong.
I think we all know enough about the past, don't we? I'm more interested in the future. And I know my dad would like you to be at his funeral. And so would I.
I'd be honored, Joe. Thank you.
There'll be just you, me, and Cleo. Not much to show for nearly 60 years of life.
No. I don't want any more trouble.
Nor do I.
Cleo's happiness is very important to me.
I know. And I love her a lot. I wouldn't do anything to hurt her.
Well, do you still need a room and a job? They're still there, just as you left it. That is, if you want it.
It is. I won't let you down, Mr. Sampson.
Good.
Scott, I just wondered if we could have a chat.
Have you talked to Vince?
I don't feel very good about this.
About what?
I just need to know what sort of a film you're making.
Why, Dee? It's because you don't trust me.
I just need to hear it from you.
I'm not even going to have this conversation, Mum.
Oh, great.
Trouble? The computer's crashed.
No, it's never done this before.
Where's Jimmy when you need him?
I think the Sampson family have had about enough of your needs and desires, don't you?
Excuse me?
If you don't back off from the Sampsons and leave Max
Are you
alone...
threatening me?
No, I am simply telling you how to stay out of trouble. Virginia, don't you think you should be dealing with the computer instead of gawping at me?
Oh, Cleo, I spoke to Joe.
I know.
Are we okay?
I always thought I knew who I was with you. Mum makes me feel like a nobody sometimes, but you were my anchor.
I'm still here for you.
I used to want to be like you. But if that means being capable of hurting and betraying people, then I'm not so sure. You should never have let Jimmy go.
What do you want me to do? Send him to his room?
You just let him walk away.
I can't make any of you do what I want anymore. Gone are the days when if you didn't get into the car, I'd just pick you up and strap you in. Look, I'm only human. That's what life's about.
Or getting hurt.
No. Accepting people for who they are, in spite of their faults. And I can see mine more clearly than most.
More clearly than Mum.
Well, things are getting better, not worse.
How can I trust you again?
Because I'm your dad. I'm your anchor. I love you. Come here.
Thank you for letting Joe come back.
I am trying, Cleo.
And what about Jimmy?
We'll get him home.
You're looking very pleased with yourself.
Well, Cleo's ice seems to be melting.
Did you talk about Joe?
Yeah, I offered him his job and his room back. He's going to move in after the funeral.
You did what?
Don't do this, Angel. I promised you I would do everything I could to get this family back together again. And if forgiving Joe so that Cleo doesn't walk out is part of that, then we have to accept that.
Oh, we do we? Nice to know we're a partnership again, Max.
I assume you're here because of the film?
What did you say to them?
Oh, nothing at all.
Oh, that explains why people have been attacking me. calling me a liar, accusing me of being a pervert, that kind of thing?
Well, it may have been something I said.
Why did you do it? I mean, why did you lie about me? Should it be funny? Some sort of sick, twisted joke?
You're never gonna let this go, are you?
Let this go? My mum thinks I'm depraved. Vince wants to lynch me and I had to avoid Virginia on the way over here.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't know why I did it. I just guess I wanted them to notice me.
Believe me, everyone's noticed. You're one of the most extroverted attention seekers I've ever met.
Well, did you tell them I lied?
No. They wouldn't believe me anyhow.
Well, they're gonna kill me when they find out.
Yeah, most likely.
Well, what am I gonna do?
I'm sorry.
What for?
Well, what I said in the elevator.
So, how was your day?
Well, not bad, considering. The staff seem to be behaving themselves.
Do they?
Yeah, I thought there'd be more.
Gossip?
Yeah.
There is, Max. You just don't hear it. You've got that protective Samson armour.
Doesn't feel like it. I talked to the family this morning, and they all seem to be pulling together. Ryan, Cleo.
An angel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got away with it.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Wouldn't you? Seems to me you get away with murder. It's not much of a life, is it?
Well, no one forced you to move here.
No. No one forces anybody to do anything, do they? It just goes that way. You know, some people, they get what they want. Other people are just left to fill the void.
Oh, come on.
No, Max Samson, damn you, for making me love you. Again. This room is the only place where people can't mess with me, laugh at me, and break my heart. Now, I want you out of here!
I don't want to leave you like this.
Oh, don't you? That is the thing you do best, so you just get out of here and you take your pity with you.